Today in Amarillo continues.
Last week, we announced our Remarkable Woman winner.
She has spent the last weekend in Nashville with other Next Star Remarkable Women. Here's the story of Jay Casillas and what makes her so incredible. That story as we highlight our 2026 Remarkable Women finalists. Casillas does it all. She balances life at home as a wife and mom, work, life at church, and most volunteer opportunities that land in her inbox. But her greatest passion of serving comes from her deepest pain. She works with families who have lost someone to suicide.
Amarillo has a really high rate of suicide. It's higher than the national average. So it was something that just with all of those things combined, I wanted to make sure that if I could help at all and try to keep somebody from feeling the way that I felt.
The LOST team is made up of both mental health professionals and survivors like Jay. The Amarillo Director of Public Health says these advocates are critical in the survivor's healing journey. Well, resilient, strong, and determined are the words to describe one of our 2026 Remarkable Women finalists, Wendi Swope. She's a woman of many talents, wearing many hats, and she has made an impact in our community.
A big one, and our Mari Farrell sat down with her to talk about her story of strength and grace.
Wendi Swope is a local girl making local impacts, which is why Swope's sister nominated her to be recognized as a remarkable woman.
We have faced trials and tribulations together and will continue to do so, and the strength and grace that she has done it has really set a precedent in my life.
Swope attended Amarillo College, where she got an associate's in marketing, and then went to WT, where she got a bachelor's degree in mass communication with an emphasis on broadcasting. Swope has worked at all 3 local TV stations in town. After graduation, she became a producer right here at KMR Local 4 News.
I just had this passion for communication and being able to tell stories, and that just naturally went into marketing and helping people build their brands.
She went on to work for the Texas House of Representatives alongside John Smithy for a few years before shifting into a new path.
I decided it was time to do something on my own, and so I was able to combine my passion for journalism, my experience in political campaigns, and marketing to create W Marketing.
Swope is a hard worker, loving sister, and great wife. In early 2013, Swope faced the unimaginable with the loss of her first husband, AJ Swope. She did not let tragedy define her. Swope instead honored AJ's legacy. She helped create a nonprofit in his name, raising funds to create the AJ Swope Performance Plaza, and also raised funds for the Texas Panhandle First Responders Memorial.
I know I couldn't have done it if it weren't for my family, AJ's family, and really just the love of our entire community, because people I knew, people I didn't know, they put their arms around me and they kept their arms around me.
While giving back to the area, Swope lived life fully and found love again. She married Todd Beckham, who was an Amarillo police officer at the time and is now president of Friends of AJ Swope.
We all knew that it was going to take someone very, very special to be able to come in and fill that void and be part of our lives.
Like Swope's sister said, she is nothing short of remarkable. When asked what else would you have wanted to add to the nomination letter, Chelsea said,
I was limited by words because I could probably write an entire essay about the things that she has done and what she means to me. Her selfless attitude and her loyalty to friends and family.
In Amarillo, Mari Farrell, KMR Local 4 News.
And as we previously reported, the Texas Panhandle First Responders Memorial broke ground in late January.
Swope says the memorial is a way for area families to have a physical place where their loved one is remembered and honored. For more on Swope's story and the other Remarkable Women finalists, go to myhighplains.com. And tune into our Remarkable Women special later this month. That's happening March 27th at 7 p.m. on KMR Local 4. Well, it is 5:19.
Coming up on Today in Amarillo, we're learning